G'day champion, BJ here, coming at you for a very quick video of BJ's Brain Busters. And in today's video guys, what I want to share with you are 3 crucial things when it comes to your brain that if you understand fully, it can really help you on your transformation when it comes to that change that you're after with your body. Now, what if I were to tell you that you think 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day? That's a lot of thinking, right? What if I were to tell you even further that those 60 to 70,000 thoughts are the same 90% of the time, day in and day out? Well, BJ, why should I care? Because here's the 3 things in our brain that we have. We have a thinking brain, we have a being brain, and we have a doing brain. Now, the number one thing is the neocortex, or the thinking brain. The thinking brain is like the CEO, it's the director, it's the command center that plugs us into our reality that we're in right now. It's literally like the Matrix, right? So all of our actions, all of our behaviors are 5% of our brain power. It's a region of the brain that allows us to learn, speculate, take action, form new connections, but it's also an area of the brain that restricts our emotional reaction. If we get our behaviors to match our intentions, then we get a new learned experience, which moves us on to part 2, the being brain. Now, the being brain is the limbic part of the brain. Now, the limbic brain is the feeling part of the brain, which enables us to manufacture the chemicals, and which is a part of our autonomic nervous system. So this is a thing that controls subconsciously our heart rate, our metabolism, our blood sugar levels, regulations, that sort of stuff. The emotional experience actually begins to change our body chemistry, and when we do something enough over a period of time, we form that solid habit where it actually becomes a completely unconscious pattern, so we can do it blindly. You've done it so many times that it actually becomes a part of your being, where you reach a new state of being, and that's the level that you want to get to. Now, which brings me to the part number 3, which is the doing brain, or the cerebellum. Okay, so we have 2 different subsets of the doing brain in the cerebellum. We have the short-term memory and the long-term memory. Now, the short-term memory is going to be very fleeting, and often we relapse and go back to the conscious brain, and it actually doesn't go anywhere with our short-term memory. It just gets erased or deleted. But if we look at the long-term memory, we have then 2 different subsets of that. And number 1 is the declarative memory. So that is knowing what. What is it that we need to do to achieve this body transformation? So obviously, progressively overloading, calorie deficit or calorie control, getting better sleep, optimizing stress levels, that sort of thing. Then we move on to the next part of the long-term memory in the cerebellum, and that is the knowing how, okay? So that is the procedural memory. So that is about the mechanics. How do I train properly without injury? How do I meal prep my food so then I'm getting my macronutrients, I'm getting, the micronutrients for healing, I'm not getting sick, that sort of thing. Now, that's also a really important part when it comes to the identity, the beliefs, and the habits. So really important stuff, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button. And if you guys, have any suggestions or comments or questions, please drop them below. I respond to every single comment personally and value them so much. And obviously, if you are not a part of the BJF community, what are you doing, man? Come join it. This is only the beginning of the content that I want to make for you guys, because I believe in what I share so much, and I want to help over 100 guys this year transform their bodies and change their lives. So help me out, help the community out, and be a better version of yourselves. Peace.